Hello, this is Chiak. We are back again with another set of Dreamfall Chapters, Book 4. We're getting Crow to have this guy break more windows. I don't know if I need to go over there and tell them, yeah, that dude's breaking your windows. Okay. There's that wall there. Did that one, that one. Is there one further along? If we do this one again, I don't know.
Seriously?
Yeah, sorry. Just dodge those rocks. Actually, you're not even dodging. He's just really bad aim. Okay. Now let's see.
That's where I need to go. But I'm not getting inside until those men are all gone.
Okay. So we can't even leave.
Yeah, I know the drill.
Interesting.
Are you doing this just to annoy me? Because it's working.
So the other guy went off. You know, it's amazing that you keep missing the fact that the bird keeps flying the same trajectory around the boat. I just want to see what other...
I'm going to complain to the Guild of Sidekicks about this.
Okay, so interestingly enough, so that hitting the barrel seems to get a reaction on one of the guys. There's the wagon here.
Thank the gods of feathers you're paying me well. Wait, that's not a thing you do.
Little fowl.
So, is that barrel not actually up and actually down? What's going on here? He broke some windows.
Again? Seriously? Ugh. Fine.
Listen, I'm trying to figure this out as well. That's it. You're throwing that rock pretty hard to knock down those barrels. Well, unless they're empty. We for sure can't leave. I can't tell them some dude's been trying to...
That's where I need to go.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm not getting inside until those men are all gone.
What kind of shoddy job are the Azadi doing when there are still talking birds flapping about? They should provide us with a few of their explosive sticks so that we can take matters into our own hands and eradicate this sorcerous plague. Oh, my skin crawls at the very idea of occult flying creatures within the city walls. That God's damn talking bird! Magical aberration! If I get my hands on the filthy feathered thing, I'll twist its scrawny little... Language. What can I do for you, young madam?
Let's play this. About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes, what about it?
I just saw it.
Where? Where?
The hell? It's okay. The wagon. Okay, so only anywhere in here. Table. Any place farther? Okay.
Go look for that goddamn bird over there.
Interesting. I don't quite understand how this is working. It's supposed to work. We're supposed to send them over there and then get Onor Hileriss to knock his own guy out. Maybe. Maybe.
Did you see that occult fowl? It's making a mockery of our decent, honest labour.
About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Okay.
What about it?
I just saw it.
You did? Use your finger, woman. Point! That filthy, chattering fowl must be over there somewhere. Go check.
No, come on. No, come on. Don't screw this up for me now.
Yeah, I know the drill.
Okay, knock out your own dude. The guy's not even reacting to the bird. It's like, whatever.
Soft-headed fool. We'll need to carry him home to have someone look at his head. The tree can wait until tomorrow. You do the carrying. I'd do it myself, but someone needs to lead the way and keep an eye out for potholes.
Right.
That was brilliant! First, I did my thing, and then that goofball tried to hit me with a rock, and then stuff happened, and Dung for Brains got knocked out, and then they all left. End scene. It was almost like one of those puppet shows that Wizard puts on in the square. It was hilarious!
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
That's the most fun I've had since... I don't know. I guess since I hung out with April all those years ago.
Oh. Okay. Well, we got rid of them. I was supposed to say I broke a few windows, but technically, since it was Onor Hileriss, the one who did it, he broke the windows. Ha 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 ha. Wasn't our doing at all. Anyway. Use the key to the door.
This place looks a lot bigger on the inside. It is a lot bigger on the inside. Okay, this is freaky. I feel dizzy. There must be magic here because this makes no sense. Things can't be bigger on the inside than on the outside. Then again, why should I be surprised? I've seen weirder things. Weird is my new normal. Right, so, clues.
Literally, I just want to scream out TARDIS, Doctor Who. Anytime she's talking about bigger on the inside. Anyway, let's get on with this.
Some portentous looking books. I wish I could read them.
Yeah.
Amnaxis was a very well-read man. Thing. It's a map of the Northlands, and the border mountains are right at the top, but no purple mountains. Lots of other mountains, though. Without a reference to the purple mountains, that map won't help me.
Okay. No, there's that Is that a book? Okay. That's a book. I just want to see if there's anything else we can look at.
There are enough musty old books here to fill a university library's special collection of musty old books.
Can we go upstairs? Because I don't think I've never seen the upstairs here.
Those are some portentous looking books. I wish I could read them.
I know there's a book, but down
Alexis
below.
was a very
But
well-read man thing.
I like these,
There are enough musty old books here to fill a university library's special collection of musty old books.
you can assume they're rocks, but they give us a nice luminescent lighting. Okay, there's absolutely nothing up here, so we'll just go ahead and read that book, or interact with that book.
Oh, that's interesting.
Someone's here. Who's... Oh, God.
I must apologize, ma'am. I didn't mean to frighten you.
Zoe Castillo. You're the last person I expected to find here.
I remember him from my last visit to Mercuria. He's right. This is a very odd coincidence. I remember him from my last visit. I have no memory of this man. I remember him from my... Brian, right?
Right. Brian. Brian Westhouse. We spent a few days in cramped quarters on a small airship. I'd be surprised if you didn't remember me.
It's been a confusing year. For a while, I remember nothing. To be honest, I was doing everything I could to forget. That didn't really help.
I know that feeling all too well, Miss Castillo. So you're back in Mercuria, and in this place of all places.
How in the name of the balance did you get inside? People have been trying for years, but this house has strong wards. Venar magic, the oldest there is. And now I understand why. It's a treasure trove. Wait, is that the Annals of Dreaming? Good God, that's a lost treasure. Only 5 were ever made.
How did you get in?
Why be secretive about it? I'm sure I can trust him. I'm not sure I want to tell this man absolutely everything yet. I know my way around wards.
So I see. Your talents run deeper than I remember, Miss Castillo. I'm impressed. Pardon my curiosity, but what are you looking for here? Abnaxis himself vanished a decade ago.
I should trust Brian. There's no point hiding anything from him. It's not that I don't trust him, but...
I don't know. I don't trust him. I mean, when in the previous game before Dreamfall Chapters, Dreamfall, he was possibly, I don't know. I don't trust him. Maybe it's probably because at the beginning, when he first traveled to this area, yeah.
I was just curious about what was in here.
You know what they say about curiosity, Miss Castillo?
It killed the cat?
What? No. Curiosity is the doorway to knowledge and wisdom. Looks like I picked the perfect day for a stroll in the green. I was wondering why that Onor Hileriss fellow wasn't still trying to chop this tree down. Now I know. Let's see if we find anything interesting, shall we?
Okay.
Mr. Westhouse, Brian. He seems very enthusiastic and friendly. Probably. I have a hard time reading him, to be honest.
He can't be trusted.
I remember him, but only vaguely. It's like he didn't make much of an impression on me the last time. Odd, but then lots of things from my last visit here are vague and odd. He's helping me out, so I guess that's good. I couldn't do this on my own. My magical reading comprehension is somewhat lacking. Still, I wish I could do it without him. Mr. Westhouse, Brian.
Okay.
He seems very enthusiastic
Have
and
you
friendly.
found anything of interest?
Probably.
Keep
I have
looking.
a hard
This
time
place is a
reading him,
treasure
to be
trove.
honest. Without a reference to the Purple Mountains, this map won't help me much.
So the Knowledge of Dreaming.
Those are some portentous-looking books. Without a reference to the Purple Mountains, that map won't help me.
This is fascinating. Obnoxus left so much behind. There's a wealth of information here. If you see anything that looks relevant, let me know. I can probably decipher it for you.
Okay, so there's more to...
Obnoxus was a very well-read man, thing. There are enough musty old... Those are some portentous-looking books. I wish I could read them.
Oh,
All those
Looks like a
years,
handwritten
and it was
note.
right here under my nose.
okay. Something like that I can't read at all. Because this definitely does not look... Nope, it's not English in any way.
What does this mean?
It's another one of Obnoxus's notes.
Okay, so there's a bunch of notes around here. Oh,
Was right.
Westhouse might be able to decipher that note.
you're right about something, sir?
I'm sorry, did you want something?
Not yet, not yet. Let's go upstairs at least, again, now that we can pick up these notes. Did I just miss them last time, or was it actually not activated yet? Oh. I thought that looked like a note. The floor is just slightly discolored in that one area.
At least now I know.
Books. Books. Really? Still nothing up here? Still? Fine. Okay. Yeah.
What do you think this means?
I'm not sure there's much to learn from that one.
Okay.
What do you think this means?
I'm not sure there's much to learn from that one.
Oh, right. So, of course, it's the last one.
This looks interesting.
The first dreamer references in the annals of dreaming. That's this book right here. And the chapter about the first dream, it's certainly a starting point. Let's see what it says.
Can you read that book?
I've lived in Arcadia for decades, and there hasn't been much to do aside from studying ancient texts, so yes, I can read this book. Let's see, the chapter in question speaks of the Ular. They are said to be wardens of the Dreaming One, whatever that means. It's a rough translation. The English language isn't quite up to the task. The Ular and the Yete, one people that split into two. That sounds familiar. It says here the Yete left the Purple Mountains to go south to burrow into the ground. Something about a well of dreams. I mean, I don't know how much of this is true and how much is fantasy or prophecy. It's a difficult book to decipher. There's also something about two dreamers becoming one. It's vague. This is almost certainly a prophecy of some sort. The Ular live on Cloud Peak. It's in the mountains of Yedra. Where's that on the map? Ah, there it is. Straight north across the plains, right in the middle of the border mountains. This is an old book, so I don't know if they still live there. I've never heard of the Ular. They might all be dead.
That note fell out of the annals when Westhouse turned the pages. That note fell out of the annals when Westhouse turned the pages.
I knew it! I knew it!
Sorry, just...
I'm sure Obnaxus won't mind me borrowing this. I'll return it to him in person, if I make it to Cloud Peak.
I don't even know where this Cloud Peak is.
Let's see.
Fascinating.
There. Cloud Peak, just like the book said. This is it!
Oh.
This shows the way to the Purple Mountains.
Assuming the only thing we have left to do is show him that
Are
note.
you still searching? I'm sure Obnaxus left notes all over the place.
This note fell out from the pages of the annals. What's a soulless stone?
I'm not sure. The Soul Stone was taken from Luke's by the warlock Clax. It must be retrieved, or the past, present, and future will cease to be.
That sounds ominous.
It does indeed. I don't know about any Soul Stone, but I'm guessing this Clax fellow does. I wonder if Obnaxus means old Roper Clax. April told me his story. He was a two-bit wizard who resided in a floating castle up north near the border mountains. April said she taught him a lesson. She didn't get into any details, but he lost his castle. Last I heard, he's doing children's theater here in town. Reformed, apparently, if that's a thing a wizard is capable of. Sounds like this Soul Stone is important.
Okay. When you're ready, head back into town to find Roper Clax.
Have you looked upstairs yet?
Is there anything upstairs to look at?
Have you found anything of interest? Keep looking. This place is a treasure trove.
Obnaxus was a very well-read
But seriously, how did the dude get into the building here? And unless me unlocking the door completely gets rid of the wards.
There are enough musty old books here to fill a university library's special collection of musty old books.
I'm pretty sure there's nothing left. Sorry, I just had to
Those are
double
some
check.
pretentious-looking books. I wish I could-
Either way, I probably need to end the set here.
Obnaxus was a very well-read man. Thing.
Is that something? Oh no.
There are enough musty old books here to fill a university library's special collection of musty old books.
Alright, I think that's it. So thank you for liking if you like. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribe. Thank you for favoriting if you
I
favorited.
should get going. Should we...
Would you mind terribly if I stayed here to read these books?
Well, it's private property, isn't it?
Obnaxus isn't coming back, and I've been itching for a chance to peruse his library for years now. I promise I won't remove anything or make a mess.
He might have the best of intentions, but I made a promise to Blind Bob. I'd feel awful if anything happened to Obnaxus's abode. It doesn't look like Brian's going to do any damage to the place. He's respectful and curious. It couldn't hurt to notice that he might have the best of
I'm going to
intentions.
refuse because I don't know why. I just don't trust him.
I'm sorry. I don't think I can let you stay in here.
I'm not sure I need your permission.
I...
Only joking. I understand. I'll take my leave now, Miss Castillo. I certainly hope we'll see each other again soon.
Okay. Haha, I'm only joking anyway. Until next time, guys. See ya.